morning, students. Myself Subodh sir. I welcome students of Standard 10 in the biology class. In this video, we are going to discuss regarding the mechanism of breathing. Because in the previous video, we had already discussed about the respiration, different types of respiration. And in respirations, we have discussed that the oxygen is one of the ingredient for the respiration, and it is going through the nostril passage whenever we breathe in. Breathing, we have also discussed the difference between the breathing and the respirations already. If you people might have been remembering and had gone through the previous video, it would clear you that the taking or inhaling the gases, means mixture of gases, air, till the it goes to the lungs, and from the lungs exchange of gases take place and it is thrown out. This process is called breathing. But from the lungs, from the alveoli, it is being diffused, and after the diffusion it is being transported to the different cell of the body, where this oxygen is used to oxidize the food, means burning the food. Food means here we are talking about the glucose, and converting it into the carbon dioxide and water, and energy is stored in cell in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Carbon dioxide is expelled out of the body throughout the respiratory system. Water is retained in the body, and excess water is also thrown out of the body. So today it is a mechanism of breathing. Mechanism of breathing. To understand the mechanism of breathing, we have a rough diagram of our respiratory system. We inhale the gas through the nostril passage, through the nose. Then I'm just drawing the diagram a little bit. Nose se aa gaya. Then a little bit parts we say. This is a rough diagram of the lung system. This part is called pharynx. Actually, it is the part of digestive system, but it is also the connection or junction point of respiratory organ, respiratory system. Epiglottis that you are seeing, when you open your mouth, something is just hanging. It just closes or opening the two parts. The air enters through the nose into this pipe, windpipe. And in nose there is the small thin hairs and the mucus. Here stops the dust particles as it try to enter into it, and the mucus that is present over here, it makes the air warm and moisten it. So warm and moistened air enters through this part. This part, it is almost triangular in shape that we see it. This one. Larynx, or we can say it is a voice box also. Larynx or the voice box. Here is also a membrane type of diaphragm is there which produces the sound. Now it is the windpipe. The diameter of this windpipe, it's remains 1.5 centimeter to 2 centimeters found in adult, and its length is 11 to 12 centimeter it is found. It has the cartilage covering which stops the windpipe to collapse of itself, protecting parts. Cartilage, it is a soft bone, very soft bone, delicate, it is also delicate, which protect is from being filled. From this part, which is 11 to 11 centimeter, 11 to 12 centimeter, depends. It is 10 to 11 centimeter or 11 to 12 centimeter when it enters into the respiratory tracts. It is divided into it, and when it gets divided, then the small balloon type structures are there. It is called alveoli, and just below it we find a thin sheet is there. It is called diaphragm. This diaphragm is actually a thin sheet which simply divide the chest cavity and the abdominal cavity. In between you find it protects us the internal organ. It divides the chest cavity over, and here in the rib cage it is protected. In rib cage, in between these two, you see here is the heart system. Heart is present over here, and it supplies the deoxygenated blood to the lungs, and from the lungs it carries the oxygenated blood, and then it is supplied to the heart, and from the heart to the different parts of the body. It is not simple. Between the two lungs you will find it is situated over here. How do we breathe in? Do we think about it? No, we don't think, because it is an involuntary action. For some time, yes, for some time we are able to stop for a few seconds or maybe hardly for a few minutes. But when we sleep, it works independently about our thinking. कुछ नहीं सोचते, फिर भी सांस अपने आप आता जाता है। कभी सांस सोचते हैं? When we go for the yoga exercise, we think that we are inhaling and exhaling. But if you are engaged in the work, do you think about whether you are inhaling or exhaling? No. Then automatically how the air goes in and it is thrown out. It is the diaphragm. When it is the pulled down, this diaphragm pulled down, it increases the chest cavity. Volume of lungs increases, and when the volume increases, pressure decreases. Volume increase, pressure decrease, because the area becomes bigger one, the same amount of gas is there, so pressure decreases. Atmospheric pressure is higher than the pressure that is inside the lungs. Then we know that the air blow from a region of high pressure to the low pressure, and automatically the wind from our nostril passage, it enters, and through this pipe it comes through it. And when this diaphragm relaxes, when the diaphragm relaxes, chest cavity, volume of chest cavity decreases, and when the volume of chest cavity decreases, pressure inside it increases. You can correlate it with the Boyle's law. In the Boyle's law, the scientist, according to his theory has been given, it is related to the gas, and in the gas it is said that the pressure is inversely proportional to the volume. It means if the volume is more, pressure would be less. If the volume is less, pressure would be more. When this diaphragm pulls down, it increases the chest cavity, and when it increases chest cavity, volume of inside the chest increases, and the pressure outside is more, so wind start blowing from it and goes to the windpipe and comes over here. And when the diaphragm relaxes, wind start moving out from it. This is the common mechanism of breathing that we have got it. Now, from this windpipe, which is 10 to 11 centimeter, 12 centimeter long, from here the wind crosses over the bronchi. It is a branch of windpipe, and from the bronchi it is go to the bronchioles, means even the sub part of the bronchi, and it is the balloon type structure. What is a balloon type of structure? Because it increases the surface area for the diffusion of the gases. That's why it is called alveoli. Alveoli increases the surface area, and each alveoli there is a capillaries, blood vessels are there, and exchange of gases take place. Because alveoli is more, so there is more surface area, and if there is more surface area, more exchange of gases will take place. That's why it has been made naturally that alveoli increases the surface area, and it makes us easy to diffuse. We don't do it, it is being done automatically. So this is basically the mechanism of breathing. We actually don't think about the breathing it comes and goes out, and how it is the muscles that works it is the involuntary muscles. Because for some time we say that yes, we are holding the breath, and how long we are holding the breath, it depends how long you can hold the breath, but it relaxes and coming back. Stretches and relaxes, stretches and relaxes, and this stretch and relaxations create the increase the volume and decrease the volume, and thus we inhale it. And from here the blood goes to the heart. In between there is a heart is there, it is a fist like structure there, and from here the blood is transported to the different cells where the respiration takes place. To take the respiration first, breathing is taking place, because from the breathing oxygen is released to the blood carry to the different cell. From the different cell, blood brings it the carbon dioxide, or we can say deoxygenated blood, and a carbon dioxide is diffused over here, and from here it goes to the atmosphere. So this is the mechanism of simple breathing. I do hope you have understood it. Thank you.